Alright, how's it going everybody? I'm going on. That is Capital Goo. How do you do? And today we're here to continue off from where we left off in our Pokemon Sword Hardcore Nuzlocke of the base game. And in the last episode we took on the Balloon something or another. Opal is her name. We beat her. We got our encounters that we want to get after, and we were told, go east. But here we're at Sonia. Hey, the badge collecting going well. I've been doing some research on the ruins and still on side, the sword and shield. What kind of Pokemon were they, and where are they now? I still have so many questions. I was thinking about another look at the tapestries and kaboom! Oh, are you kidding me? What was that? Oh. Alright. Hammerlock Stadium shook? That's where Chairman Rose's power plant is, isn't it? Foreshadowing? Huh? A power spot? What's wrong? Getting a reading from the power spot detector. Does that mean Dynamaxing is possible here? Hey, Sonia and Ostrich 2, you felt the shaking, right? It seems Chairman Rose is testing something again. This is bad. Pokemon might start Dynamaxing right in the middle of Hammerlock. Is that so? I can make sure the Chairman knows. You'll just get lost, Leon. I'm going to. I'm really looking forward to seeing you compete in the finals, so you should leave the investigation on the quaking to the adults. Head to Sir and get that gym badge. Okay. There's a part of me that really loves that that's actually how they do things. Oh, Wallstridge. Oh, May. Alright. Hop. I don't think Hop wants to battle. I hope Hop doesn't. First that forest and that mad quiz. I've been lost in every sense of the word, but it looks like I finally caught up to you again. Come with me to Route 7. I could use a bit of a competition to motivate me. Oh, I definitely have a rival fight, don't I? Ah, that's a little upsetting. But I do think this is a TM. Yep. Alright, so we do have money and, I mean, I wonder if the terrains would actually be a worthwhile thing. Make a punch, make a kick aren't really it. So, we're not gonna buy anything at this point. One thing to note, the next gym level is 42. Yep, it's level 42. And we're 41. So, a little concerning, to say the least. Like, just a little concerning, I guess. And we have like 2 or 3 routes to go through. I don't know if we'll... Okay. Alright, Ostrich and I both know we're going to... If I'm going to get strong enough to catch up... no, just... I want to surpass him. Think you'll know what's coming, mate. Let me try. Okay. So... Am I... Okay, Trevenant. Okay, I wish I had a... Oh. Okay, so I have the worst start possible. 34? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me. Hopefully this means I won't get the levels that are won't get all the levels I need at this point. Confused Ray. I'm not a big fan of getting confused rays. But let's go ahead and let's just get talking on it. I have finished God of War Ragnarok. I mean, y'all can see the battle if we get to a point where... Okay, but whatever. I finished... What? Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna get too cut up. Oh, that's a crit too? Okay. Alright, now I wanna... Okay. Alright, let me calm down for a split second. And I'll just go in and because I don't want to lose Kushina. I'm not taking risk. I would rather lose my shiny than Kushina. That's how I feel. Okay, but I finished God of War Ragnarok. And I've come to the conclusion, and which I made mention of this on Twitter. Just I have one. I don't do too much on it, but still, yeah, I have one. So okay, quick plug there, I guess. But I'm having a hard time now judging what is my favorite game all time. And I don't know if I slot God of War Ragnarok at 1 or 2. Because you see, if you want to know what number 1 was, it was God of War. So, we're definitely, I mean, it's definitely on the same pathway, the same mindset for games. So, I mean, there's that. I would like to know a couple of things from you all, if you have played both God of War and God of War Ragnarok. And of course, we're just talking about the Norse mythology, like, setup. Crunch, I should have expected that. I should have expected that. My goodness, am I getting rocked and wrecked? Okay. But if you've played both of them, I want to know your opinion on both of them. And I guess we'll hold on. What? Okay. I have no idea why I'm just getting wrecked here, though. Like, it really is, like, concerning. Cinderace, I can bring in my... I'm just gonna bring in Trench here, and we're just gonna win. But... So, first off, which way would you put them? Second off, do you prefer... And then, if you haven't played God of War, you can just ask this, like, just this one. Do you all prefer story or gameplay? It is like one of those like age-old questions I feel like with video games. Is do you prefer story or do you prefer gameplay? And if you get one, how much do you have to have of the other? So if like if you were to have A+, if you were to have A+ story, like just absolute, like the best of the best, there's that. And is Snorlax, I feel like Snorlax is just a both, like defensive, but I feel like for me, like if I have A+ storytelling, I need C+ B- still. I feel like I feel like that's kind of my range, is for a game to be like truly amazing, is I would need like if you give me A+, I mean C+ D, like C+ B- would be like spectacular to be able to get. So curious where your thoughts are on that, which I guess will lead me to talking about God of War Ragnarok. And if you haven't played it yet, I will not spoil it because it is that good. Well, just to me, like it. I don't want to sit here and spoil like any of the story, because that just wouldn't be fair to anyone who hasn't played it yet. And I'm gonna have to bring in some different people, which sucks. So, okay, but I feel like, as far as like storytelling goes, this just wrapped up everything. I mean, I will say, going in, I figured, oh, it's Ragnarok, it's going to be the end of the story. And, I mean, you can take it how you feel like on that. I don't know if that means we are going to get... I don't know if that means we'll get any new God of War games or not, but I definitely like I had this feeling that this would be the last of the two. Well, the last of the series for this one. And I guess I might have spoiled something there, which sucks. But as far as storytelling goes, it's like where God of War just gave you like a really good like build up and like I mean like it just felt like everything felt like clear, concise. Like I loved what we got from it. All right, before we even started, he was like a bright star, so strong I could hardly bear to look at him. But now I can just tell how strong he really is, and what he has got that I haven't. But I'm getting stronger too, and maybe not as fast as you, but fine, whatever. Thanks for letting me battle with you again, and here, I'll help your team for you too. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna have to figure out what team to put on. Oh, but not just that, I want to beat him, I want to be the one who beats the unbeatable champion, and I'm going to. My mind's made up. You and me are going to have another battle once I get my gym badge and Sword Chester. Okay. So, having to, I'm gonna having to try and not spoil God of War is going to be a little bit of a challenge. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. And it could be a big bit of a challenge. I don't I don't know. I think this is a good time to bring Carpet on the squad just to get levels, and honestly I think bringing on Impy would be a good spot, and just yeah, I got the Squovit, but I didn't get a Greedent, so we're rocking that. But yeah, I think what was I saying? Which I mean, first God of War game, it's pretty feels pretty basic to like it's been a long enough where I feel like I can say stuff and spoil it and not be too. I don't think I feel bad about it. But we have beginning. Kratos's wife dies, and Kratos's wife dies. They cremate her body. They go on a journey. They at the end of their journey they have to go to the highest peak in all the realms. Not the just the realm of Midgard, but all of the realms. So, and I believe I got Route 7. I believe I got Route 7. I could be absolutely mistaken on not getting Route 7, but whatever. But we're going to get our encounter first too. And this does not count for it. But that's a basic, like, been there, done that Cliff Notes of, like, the true first part, main part of the series. True main storyline of the game. And, I mean, which you fight and you kill Baldur, Freya's son. And Freya gets mad at you because of that. Who would have thought? And then you fight Thor's kids. And yeah. Find Mimir, Mimir was like a very like needed character. Like Mimir really solidifies a whole lot to that. I feel very strong in saying that. And yeah, that's. I mean, I feel very, very strongly in saying that actually, because I mean, in like all the quiet situations, like it's like you're rowing a boat, boom, Mimir's gonna tell you about like random mythos stuff, and then you got I mean Jormungandr, you've got all these characters, and then like maybe one of the biggest like thing that was super surprising is that your kid is Loki. Like, what the heck? What in the heck? Your kid's Loki. So, very big bombshell to drop. Also, the big bombshell they drop is there is like writing on the walls. Like I forgot what it's called already. Like, I'm not big words sometimes, or like I don't know what the word's called at the moment. You give me like a day, I might be able to tell you. But on the wall, Atreus, or Loki, is holding his dead father. And that is such a big, just like, whoa moment. And let's just say where you would sit there and be like, wow, how are they going to top this? The second game is never as good as the first, which, let's be honest here, very good point. Because, let's be honest, the second game normally is never as good as the first. Unless it's, well, I mean, I'll take that back. Some games are just absolutely amazing. And some games can actually hold up really good. Other games, however, don't really get that benefit. So, I don't know. I don't know if I keep on changing the squad around. Let's just make some editing notes real quick, which, yes, editing notes save lives, but it does disrupt from the video. I don't think I even added a... Oh, I did. Okay. So, I don't know what... Oh, I wish this is where being able to have a video... Being able to be able to make a video where it's like I can just talk and go over it and just be like, hey, I have a video on this because I want to have a video on this. Go check it out. That would probably be the best case scenario. Because I want to say stuff, but I know I can spoil stuff, and it is so amazing. And I'll be honest, you know what? Screw it. This is going to be, from here on out, a discussion on God of War Ragnarok. If you all don't want to listen to a discussion on God of War Ragnarok, or you don't want to be spoiled on God of War Ragnarok by a random video you clicked on YouTube, or if you clicked on this not random, thank you, both ways. But if you don't want to be spoiled, feel free to come back on the next episode. But I completely understand. And we're gonna give you just a little bit longer of a pause. And then... Alright. So. Biggest issue with God of War Ragnarok. I would say... Some of the times you play as Loki, because Loki is when he's on his own, and he's Atreus when he's with Kratos. I would say some of it was good. Sometimes it was not the best. There were times where I felt like playing as Loki was more fun, but there were also times where I felt in Jotunheim they're doing a little bit of story padding for the sake of story padding. Like, I didn't feel like they're like with all those like go and gather, like I could be remembering wrong, I've played this in like a whole span of the month. And my ideas are, I think the Jotunheim bit was very lackluster. So I felt like, I mean, the giant fight, fun. It had some different mechanics. I'm not complaining about fighting like the giant. So that one, that's cool. What I didn't like though was going around and doing chores, and I mean it leads to a moment where you're like, it leads to like the big unveiling that, oh, he can take souls out, which might not be a good thing to say there, but he can take souls out, and it's like, oh my, that's sounds pretty powerful. And then turns out that, and then like, well, I mean, oh, it's just so it's only a fairy type whenever it. Okay, cool. But so he can put souls back in because we see it with the snake, I believe. Oh well. Oh, there's no point in. Oh no, like yeah, there's no. Okay, well we're gonna see how. Okay, I actually feel. Okay, I feel good. We're gonna a dazzling gleam, not a. Okay, astonish. We're still good. Even a crit's not going to kill, but we see Loki put one of the souls of the Jotun are in the snake. So cool. The thing that I was a lot less cool on. I mean, we're still just so much less, but we do also get the. Okay, never mind. Because we get the inclusion of learning how to control your. Like him learning how to control the wolf or the bear spirit, which that was cool. All right, I'm trying to. So, other big complaint is at the end. He just goes away, and there's never an option to play as Loki again. Which I think it's cool that, in my opinion, and like the way I was taking the like that ending cutscene, I think it was what was hidden whenever whenever Kratos went behind and looked at the whenever Kratos went behind and looked at the other part of the big dresser. The thing that was there was him standing up, and I think that was kind of him becoming the new king, or like I guess the new leader, what new god of the realms. Like I don't truly know, but I think that was kind of what was being implied there at the end, which awesome. And I did like I don't know, like the connection, like him and Freya being able to repair everything. That was like that felt good to get through. To have them have that bond, or just have that connection reformed. I think I do enjoy. I enjoy like Freya being the side character a lot more than Atreus. That would be another thing that I feel pretty strongly on being able to say that. I think Freya had a lot more stuff than Atreus did, because they both end up with the same abilities of using both the different kinds of arrow types. And there's a Crustle back there that normally gives me problems, so I'm not going there. But they have the same arrow types, because I mean it allows them to be used in situations in both areas, which really amazing to be able to have that. Not going to lie, but it also feels at times like, I feel like just Freya having like so many more abilities to be able to truly take advantage of. As we will get a Snom, which is my nephew's favorite Pokemon from this generation. And I mean, it is awesome. And Carpet better not kill it. Great. Now we're going to go and catch the Snom. And, oh, it's like a friendship over... Okay. I would definitely try and evolve Snom into oh, Frostmoth. Frostmoth being my favorite bug, I believe. It's up there for my favorite bug because it's ice type. Ha. But we're gonna call this nickname for Snom. We'll call it Flurry. See it? Please be modest. Okay. Alright. Alright. So, we got... Now we're gonna enter into Sirchester. But I'm trying to think, like, what's a couple other points to God of War that I'd actually want to talk about. Kratos is awesome. Kratos' spear. Oh my goodness, Kratos' spear was amazing to use. You want to talk about... Oh my... And I found out that you can rotate between all three of them. Like, you can, like, do your little... Like, you can do your combo, and it's either you finish up the combo, or, like, you can be in the middle of your combo, you can press right on the D-pad while you're using your spear, and then you switch out to the axe, and you can just continue that combo. Or you can, like, be working on your combo, you can go into the Blades of Chaos, and then you can just continue the combo from that. I mean, oh my goodness, like, that was a game changer on keeping gameplay fresh. Like, of course, I'm not going to argue, like, I will say the gameplay, like, I'm not going to argue with you if you say, oh, the reason you didn't do good is you don't make use of all the different features of the game. And you know what? You're probably right. But whenever I started to do whenever I started to make use of all of those moves more, whenever you're switching in between everything, it's just like, oh yeah, we got it. This is amazing. So I felt very, very good. What is it? Okay. For some reason I thought it said something. But okay. I would almost think about rocking the... Okay, wait, we gotta look at the little sweaters. Would I go Applin or... I like that actually, but... Let's say... Ooh. What kind of shoes do I got on? Okay. Yes, I get sidetracked by these things. Okay. But, okay. Attacking. Like, comboing, being able to switch in and out of everything, absolutely amazing. And, I will say, Rip Brock. I wish it was Sindri. Oh my goodness, I was not prepared, which I think was we're gonna match shirt and shoes here. But I was definitely not prepared for it. I was definitely sad about it, which I think they were kind of that's what they wanted, and I hate it happened. And all right, but um, Big Fenrir, really cool. I remembered seeing that Fenrir was like in mythology. Fenrir is one of Loki's children. So yeah, one of the really confusing things would be one of the real confusing things would be with Jormungandr too. But I mean, it's cool though that like which I I did look up things about Norse mythology after playing the first one, and then like you have ideas and you're like, oh my goodness, this is like how what are they going to do to showcase the Thor and Jormungandr fight, and they just send everything back in time. Like that's what their fight does. Like I was expecting something like that. We didn't get it. Um, sad that Thor died. Actually, but I mean, I guess sometimes you need to do that to keep a character feeling more whatever. But Thrud, Sif was interesting actually. Like I feel like there was some weird stuff to Sif because it was like she knew did she know the whole time, but she was putting up a facade. I don't know. And I think if I actually came up with an idea, or if I was able to actually fully, if I was able to fully just like put ideas to paper, maybe we'd be able to figure some stuff out. So, I will say this in the comments below. If you actually think that I could put together something and just talk about it, let me know down below in the comments. If I absolutely sucked about putting together thoughts and talking about it, or if I sucked at coming up with things off the top of my head, how can I improve on it? If you're ready for the next episode, hopefully y'all can wait for the next episode. But I am going to wrap up here. It was nice to be able to actually say some stuff about the game. Anyone who stuck around, thank you. Maybe a second, maybe I keep on I keep on saying I want to start a second channel. I have the second channel made. I just haven't uploaded anything to it. It's made, but it's not worth seeking out right now. I don't know when it would get started, so. But I'm okay. Whatever. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. As always, guy on Ostrich Capital Good. Peace out.